This is our group meditation. Welcome, everybody. I will be guiding a meditation for the collective, and we'll all be working together energetically to create this stream of consciousness that I'm going to voice through. And also want to remind everyone that if you want to say anything throughout the meditation, if you feel like you need to move your body, this type of meditation that I'm leading isn't like a strict, like you have to sit upright. Like you can lay down if you feel like you want to stand and shake off your body at any point. um I'm meant to use my voice to guide you into your own inner voice so that you're listening to your higher self and you're feeling connected and you're feeling guided from within. So if there's ever any guidance that's coming from within that's different than my guidance, then listen to yourself first. To anybody that is watching at home, if you want to participate in the meditation, make sure you're in a safe space where you're not disturbed and you can fully connect and be present with the energy of this meditation. So, to join our energies, we'll start with taking a deep breath, and we can do that in 3, 2, 1. Inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the mouth. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. Continuing with these deep breaths on your own time. Letting the eyes close if they haven't already. Saying gently to the body, mind, heart, and soul, I am here. I've got you. I'm working with you. I'm listening. Noticing as the awareness tunes inward into the inner world that is within the body, the mind, the heart, and the soul. Continuing to take deep breaths in through the nose and out through the nose. Letting your energy be guided inwards. Imagining that you can witness all that is happening within the body at this time. Using your emotional space to feel what is occurring within the body. Using your inner awareness and sight to witness, to see what is happening inside the body. Noticing how it is that the body functions in this moment. How is it that the body is here alive? Skin cells reproducing, heart pumping, lungs breathing. Just noticing all the different various functions of the body. And in the next moment, I'll invite you to witness a white golden light from the center of the universe, source, awareness, God, light, love. Letting this energy shine on all the spaces that your awareness is traveling today. This light is here to recharge, recoup, share good energy, share love energy. Witnessing this light working through any areas of the body that are calling for extra support at this time. Letting the awareness nuzzle itself into spaces where the self is feeling at peace and calm in good health within the body, scanning all areas, finding places of comfort and ease, letting the light guide you, share energy with you. Noticing in this moment what is needed here. Is there anything that the body, mind, or any other aspect of the self, is there anything that is needed here? Notice that need, if there is any, and see if the awareness can also play the role of the provider. Can the self provide itself with what is needed in this moment? Breathing and allowing that process to occur. And if you notice that there's nothing needed here, you can just bask in that energy of needing nothing at all, how liberating and beautiful that is. Just honoring yourself wherever you are in your process. And again, if you are needing something, just noticing the energy that provides. Witnessing that you can be both the question and the answer. You can be both one that is needing and one that is providing. Just feeling that energy inside of you. And when you feel satisfied with all the needs and just noticing that everything is taken care of, everything has been provided, feeling gratitude for all the needs of the body, the needs of this human self, how they have been met. Forgiving and apologizing and healing all the moments in the past where maybe some needs were not met immediately or in the way that the body wanted. Maybe you can find healing in this moment, letting go of any of those times, sending love to the version of self that lived through those moments in the past, and coming back to the present, noticing what is here, observing what is good, holding space for even more goodness to come. Breathing deeply and receiving, processing what the body has experienced up until this moment in time. Saying to the self, I am safe now. I am here. All is well now. I can trust. Trusting the awareness within to lead you into the best possible moments of time and space. You were led here to this moment, breathing and remembering the way the guidance within you created the opportunities for you to arrive into this moment. Noticing a space and time you would like yourself to arrive into in the future. Acknowledging that connection that you have to life, to time, to space. As pure awareness, you know exactly who you are. and you know what it is that you want. Celebrate the awakening that has been occurring within you. Celebrate the futures that are on their way to you through this connection that you have to the human self. This one body and mind here with specific preferences, wants, and needs, trusting that the calls from within will always guide you, will always protect you. And as you cultivate this relationship with yourself, you can feel a glow in your aura. You can feel a change in your frequency. And you are ready for this next question. What is it that I truly want in this moment? Allowing space for the answer to be created. Is there something that you desire, something that you feel called to receive? Finding honesty within, letting yourself be who you truly are in this space. Releasing any frustration that seems to come up, anything that has to do with wanting. Maybe you were once told that you're not supposed to want, or that you can't want things that you can't have. Just releasing that energy, because the self that you know yourself to be today knows that they can want anything. You know that you can have anything and do anything and be anything. Remember your access to this energy of infinite potential, this energy of true soul aligned desire. So remember this energy and ask yourself again, what is it that I truly want in this moment? Letting the answer pour into your consciousness. Noticing now as you are still within the body and mind, can you provide yourself with the energy of what it is that you want? Can you bring yourself into the state of receiving, holding space for any and all wants to become something that you have in this one moment? Shifting the consciousness out of lack and desire into abundance and receiving. Knowing that there is nothing wrong or bad about either one of those states. We are just playing as consciousness, moving and flowing, discovering. Letting yourself be in this loving state of harmony with all it is that the body wants and all it is that the body needs. Trusting that this being of life that you are is guiding you, and that you can trust your body fully, you can trust your mind fully. Moving into awareness of the unity that exists with you, your soul, your body, your heart, your mind, the world around you. Feeling this state of unity and abundance and wholeness. Witnessing yourself dance through different frequencies and beliefs and thoughts and feelings. How wonderful it is to be the awareness that witnesses this human form, this human existence. How beautiful it is to be the one self I am. Reflecting deeper on who it is that you are in this moment. How far you've come to be here, to arrive here, to dance here, to love here, to speak here, to eat here, to do all the random human things that this human does. Acknowledging the body's will and desire to survive. Acknowledging the mind's desire to be seen and be heard and be expressed. All these beautiful desires, these wants, and these needs, all existing within you. Knowing that you are the awareness that listens, observes, holds space for. What is it that you hold space for in this moment? Breathing deeply, continuing to be aware of this space that the awareness occupies. Noticing and remembering the power you have to choosing the space within that feels most like you. Maybe it feels wonderful and amazing. Continuing to come home to yourself over and over again. The moments go on, and still here you are within this body, within this mind, within this heart, within this soul. Taking more deep breaths, witnessing this space, letting it all be just as it is. Looking again within the body to see all that you can, to feel all that you can, to know who you are, to remember your personal power on this planet here, as well as the power you have in unity with the species that you've been born into. Embracing all that is here in this moment now. Again, holding space for all that you are. For in these moments, we choose to be within our own bubble of energy, just noticing what it feels like to be fully connected to all that you are, holding space for your energy to be seen and heard and expressed. Within you is an entire universe. Let that universe sing. Let that universe be. Let that universe express fully. You may always continue on this journey, being awake to all that it is that you are in truth, holding space for the love and light within you to expand, to be true, to be loving, and to be good. Allow yourself to rise into awareness of what it is that inspires you in this moment, what it is within you that reminds you to continue believing in your greatest dreams, to continue doing actions in this human world that bring you and everyone around you joy. Holding space for yourself to believe in the greatness and goodness and love of the upcoming moments in time, knowing that who you choose to be in this moment, the thoughts you give your focus to, the energy you choose to occupy, all of that is the magnet to your future. So, holding space for yourself to be all that you are, allowing yourself to be honest about what it is that you need and what it is that you want. Taking time to listen to the body, to the mind, and to any other aspects of yourself that are ready to be seen and heard by the great light of the inner awareness, the inner being, the goodness, the love, whatever it is that you call your true self, your eternal self, your infinite love and light. Witnessing all these needs and wants from the body, knowing that you can be that energy that gives and receives. It's all happening here within you. And you awaken more and more in every moment to the truth, to the power, to the light and the love. Noticing as every energy around you supports you and loves you and guides you home as we all walk together into the truth of the light and love that we are. Trusting this moment to provide you with all that is needed and all that you desire. Letting your energy travel higher and higher as you arrive home, a space within the body that feels comfortable, that feels familiar, Maybe wiggling the toes or rubbing the fingertips on different parts of the body, or just letting the body move a little bit. Becoming aware of how much of your energy is contained within the body, calling all of your energy to be here in this moment. Remembering that once the meditation has ended, we can all chat and communicate and share our experiences. So just putting your hand on your heart and reminding yourself that there are people here in this world that love you. There are people in this world that care about you. And there are people in this world that are excited to hear what it is that you are creating, whether you create with speech or color, art, drawing, maybe you create in the kitchen with food, whatever it is that you are here doing and sharing. There are people in the world that care. They care to know what it is that you create. So remember that here and now in this moment as you prepare yourself to come back into this physical space. Maybe letting the eyes open whenever that feels good for you. Just knowing that you are valued here as you are. That you can feel these feelings of love and light and truth within you and all around you. In all kinds of moments and all kinds of spaces and times. Continuing to remind yourself of your safety and your love, your truth, your light, and your goodness. Thank you for receiving this energy and allowing yourself to be all that you are. I'm so grateful to connect with all of you, and I'm excited for everyone to be able to express and share.
That was great.
That was very nice, yes.
Beautiful.
Well, there's nuts falling from the tree where I am, so that's fun. I half expected, like, during it that one of them would fall down and hit my laptop, so I was like, I'm gonna mute
Wow.
just in case.
Yeah.
Yeah. I found that I was getting distracted a lot, but it kind of allowed me, I guess, to feel the meditation in like a different way, like more in my body with my eyes open and like experiencing the physical world around me too. It was kind of strange because normally when you meditate, you just have your eyes closed and you're just sitting there. But for me, I was like, there's a bug on my knee. Hello. And I had to like, get it off of me. And then maybe something will fall, maybe a noise will happen, but it was like listening to you kind of guide me through like what was chaotically happening around me the whole time. It was very interesting, that experience. So yeah.
That sounds so good. I can definitely relate to your experience. I have had meditations like that in the past, and I like having my eyes open, like walking around or maybe like cleaning, and like being in a meditation, because I mean, to me, meditation is practicing being in like a higher state of love and joy, and also practicing holding space for other emotions. And like it sounds like that's what you were doing, like you were holding space for yourself to be exactly who and what you wanted to be. Like you wanted to be the one knocking the bug off your leg. Like there was just total
Like the
acceptance
nut
with
that fell
that.
from the tree. Like,
Yeah.
but like that's part of it is that like in daily life things will be happening, but I think it being able to be in the meditation in that chaos helps us to feel more peaceful, more calm, and more present despite what's happening around us. So it is an experience when that happens during a meditation. Um and I think it also is kind of like, meditation, like you were saying, you do it when you're cleaning. Meditation doesn't always just look like sitting there doing, like, not moving at all and like just breathing, it's sometimes it is movement and it's different energies. It isn't just that a specific energy that you embody. So
Right.
that was cool from that perspective of it for me. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, during the meditation, outside or out in the living room, my son's phone rang, and it was his mother, and so I could hear my ex on speakerphone.
That middle of a meditation.
In the middle of the meditation.
Yeah.
But, and during meditation and overall in life these days, I can kind of say, oh, it is what it is. And it didn't, I stayed with the meditation and felt the joy and love during it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for me, the meditation was, I was feeling joyful the whole time, so it was very exuberant, or I don't know if it's the right word, but uh,
Mm.
I had this tremendous feeling of joy this time while meditating. So I could stay with it, and I didn't have many visions or things like that. It was more like
Mm-hmm.
this physical reaction.
Yeah, it did feel more of like a more physical meditation, at least for me as well, with the physical presence
Mhm.
in my body. I mean, that's what she was essentially talking about in the meditation, so it makes sense, but it was interesting.
Yeah, I felt it in my arms and legs, tingling, joy.
Yeah, I was feeling like tingling, like when you get itchy like in random places and you're like, why is that happening? That's what I was feeling. I was like,
Oh,
whoa, okay. I'm itchy everywhere.
huh.
But it was the energy. It was
Mm.
bright. It was golden. It was beautiful. It was like no matter what was happening, it was still there. It was still present, very much within me and outside of me. Like I'm outside right now. Like I can. It feels amazing connecting with everything like this.
Yeah, well, I was thinking about the earth, and then I felt like the earth was inside of me. It was like it was in my chest, and everything was happening inside of me, uh, something like that.
That
So,
sounds amazing.
well, it was
And
a bit like you said, the center of the universe, being connected to that, the energy of the center of the universe. So
That we all like are essentially a universe in a way. Like when you said that, I was like, yes, yes, I agree. It was so interesting. It was like your own little universe is expanding into the rest of the other universes, and then you make an even bigger universe. crazy.
Yeah, and it came up for me what I want, what is my desire. And normally I don't think of that desire as that I can satisfy that in within myself, that it requires another person. But I felt it though. I mean, I have a desire for romantic love and partnership. And I experienced that within the meditation, and I saw it in the form of like the future with another young family, a top my like in the vision it was the youngest kid, a toddler having spaghetti for the first time
Oh.
in the high chair and being all covered with spaghetti. And we took a picture because every kid should have a picture, the spaghetti picture from their childhood. You know? And so I experienced that family joy. This time around we're awake, we are at peace, uh, content, have joy in our hearts, gratitude. So this time we can enjoy moments like that.
Mhm.
And so I experienced it. I felt it. It was
Mm,
wonderful.
that's amazing. I was just going to ask if anyone had any epiphanies about their wants and needs like coming up in the body or just from the mind, and you just answered that question before I even asked.
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, that's amazing to let yourself feel that energy. And like, I've heard so many theories about that, that feeling those feelings of the future will allow you to experience it. Whereas if you were someone that chose to like be in a state of, oh, I want this thing and I don't have this thing, that like maybe it might not come, or maybe it might not come as fast. There's all these different theories about how to bring life to you. So
Oh yeah, manifesting. Well, if manifesting is what it's said to be, that was some manifestation because I
right,
felt it.
yeah, like you really just described that process of feeling the
Hmm.
feeling of a desired future in the moment now, and
Hmm.
like not allowing your physical world to take you out of that state, and like just continuing to be in that state.
Well, I think that the abundance we feel during the meditation, it will steer us to more abundance in the future, maybe, or to have more a sense of that. You know.
Yeah, I think so, because I feel that my brain is constantly trying to prove itself right. So if I think that it's true that I'm surrounded by loving and joyful people, I feel that like my brain will just choose to put myself in those situations. Like, whereas if I believed something else, then my brain would take me to those other places because it just wants to be right about what it thinks is true.
Yes, I agree. And when you practice meditation and uh, kind of coming together with the joy that pervades the universe, and you get used to it, and then you go out into the 3D world, people can tell.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, you become sort of a magnet or something.
Yeah. Well, they want, well, sometimes it's people just being astonished that you're not freaking out under a certain stressful situation, you know.
Mhm.
or other times it's just people feeling safe and comfortable around you without
That's important.
necessarily knowing why.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes. That you can carry out a little bit of the energy you have to other people too, you know, that you.
Yeah. Yeah. And, you know, I think as this energy of joy and peace and abundance increases within us, it will increase in general in the universe and in this 3D world. And there'll be less, people will just be less likely to do negative things and more likely to do positive things, help each other, give and receive rather than take and keep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, so sometimes people are so protective of many things and of their own joy and instead of sharing it more, you know, like you say, it's like wanting to keep everything to themselves and
Yeah.
yeah. But then it becomes also very lonely. So
Yeah.
I wonder if it's almost like a fear of losing it when you start to share it. That like if somehow you being not around other people means that they're gonna take it from you. But when you get to that point, you realize that like nobody can really take that from you. It's already within you, like forever. So the only thing you could do is spark that in someone else. It's not like you lose that by sharing it. It enhances it for everyone else. It allows people to realize that within themselves.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
So yeah.
Yeah. The
Yeah.
emotion I associate with taking and keeping is that of fear.
mm-hmm,
Yeah, and
Like,
I think if you are feeling joyful about something, like I've had times where I feel really joyful about something and then I share it with someone and then like I've literally had people kind of be like they say something negative about the thing that I feel joyful about. And
mm-hmm,
then that's when I would like in that time in my life, I would be like, oh, they just like took my joy. Like I don't have my joy anymore. But then I realized that what I was seeking was validation and I was unconsciously seeking it. And I just wanted people to validate like my state of joy. So now it's like realizing that you can't expect anything from what you share. Like if you're sharing because you're joyful and you're just like sharing, that is different than being like, oh, I want someone to recognize my joy or I want someone to be so grateful that I'm so joyful. Like I think that
mm-hmm.
can be why some people don't share because they want a certain reaction and if they don't get it, they can be upset. Like that's what I've experienced, like wanting a certain reaction, not getting it, and then being upset. And then it's like you I don't know. I think I had to grow into a place where I could just do things just to do them and obviously notice the reaction, but not put too much weight on it where it's gonna like a reaction could influence me to never share my joy again or something like big like that.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, with abundance, it's easy to share when you have that abundant, that sense of abundance and safety. Like, oh, there's plenty.
Right. Yeah. And taking things personally can stop that too, the
Yeah.
sharing.
Have their own views of different things and they're at different points, they're on different vibrations, and so, they might be at a different point than you, but that doesn't have to impact like how you exist. Like you can still choose to exist one way even if someone else doesn't like that way that you're existing or isn't existing that way. Like you can still embody that if that's what you want and that's what you choose. I don't know, it's very interesting. There's always people judging, like all the time. So, I mean, if we let every single judgment affect us,
Yeah,
so
if somebody has something, a positive experience, other people should be glad for it, but sometimes it's the opposite. Sometimes people are jealous of other
Yeah.
people's
Oh,
achievements
yeah.
and things like that, so then you should feel good that other people are doing good, or more like that.
Yeah, I think it's
Yeah.
a beautiful opportunity to see someone enjoying something. And
It
then
is.
you're able to be like, wow, you enjoy this thing? That's so amazing. And you just let their joy get bigger and your joy gets bigger. And then it's just this amazing experience.
Mhm.
Yes,
Yeah, I
that
think
sounds
what it
constructive.
is, but it's like I think people really do think that there's like a limit on what you can have and the joy that you can have. Like they think that if this person has joy, that they can't have it somehow, or like
Yeah,
I
where
don't
does
know.
that
It's
come
weird.
from?
Yeah.
It's so
Jo-
strange.
What is that?
Joy
The lack of
is,
mindset.
yeah, joy is a zero-sum game.
Only few will have it. Like
If I want it, I have to take it from you.
I have to buy it.
you have to buy it. Yeah.
No, it's free. Have it now.
Yeah.
Imagine if people said that to themselves instead of thinking they have to take it from people. That would be quite a different world.
Oh,
live in.
yeah. Well, that's the new Earth coming.
Yeah.
It's
We're
on its
living in
way.
it right now.
Yeah, it's
We're
on
in
its
it.
way. Yeah.
We're in it though.
We're in it.
Mhm.
What's up?
And everybody watching this is in it.
Hello, welcome.
I forgot to say that if anyone watching this wanted to join the tea time conversations or the meditation sessions, they can email Michael in the description box,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I have to figure out how to cut and paste what you sent me to put it in the description.
Yeah, I can tell you how to.
Yeah. Okay. We'll do that.
Yeah. Perfect.
So tea time, we have that. And I mean, this is kind of tea time, what we're doing right now.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Reflection,
Yeah.
talking.
Reflection on our meditation. But we have tea time set for 4:30 Eastern Daylight Time on, yeah, on September 15th, right?
Yes.
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 That's the next one.
And the tea time I posted before got more views than I expected.
Ooh.
Good.
And I'm wondering whether people watch the whole thing through.
I watched it a couple times. I'm not gonna lie, because I was like,
Really?
I want to reflect on what we said, because I was just
Nice.
listening to it in the background, like, huh.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
I've been too nervous to watch it.
Why?
Really?
I don't know. I just clicked on it. It was like, oh,
But everything you say is like amazing. Like,
Yes, that's
thank
right.
you.
Well, I watched it too. Yes.
yeah.
Yeah, I watched it. Before.
I did see your comment there. I put a comment. You put a comment. I saw Pure. Pure was there, like,
Yeah.
yay,
I know.
Oh, yeah, yeah, nice.
in the comment section. Oh.
Yay, I'm excited. Our community is growing.
Once again, if you're watching, you can join. We don't
Yeah.
bite.
No.
The opposite of bite. We have fun.
And
We
that's
vibe.
that's the idea of posting this so that people
Mhm.
see how chill it is.
Mhm.
and they
Yeah.
can come join the conversation.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
Beautiful.
Lune, that is a very beautiful setting you're in.
Mm-hmm. Agreed. Yeah,
There's
it's.
so many right
I
here.
can imagine that it's more of a challenge to meditate outside. I didn't do it a lot, yet. So
Yeah, I've done it before, but the problem is again, bugs like to crawl on you in the middle of it. I had like 2 bugs on me. I was like, what is happening?
But you said in your video you like bugs.
I do, but
that's
not when my
yeah.
eyes are closed and I don't know what they are. I'm
Right.
like, oh my god, what if it's a creepy bug? No,
Yeah.
thank you. Yeah, that mainly the bugs. The rest of it, it's like there's sounds, I guess, that happen. It's not as quiet, but usually it's relaxing when you're like with trees and birds and stuff
Yeah.
and water. Ooh, water sounds.
Yeah.
Water sounds. Those are
Mhm.
nice. Mhm. Especially if you're doing like a grounding meditation and you're like outside with Mother Earth, it's like a whole different vibe. Love it.
Yeah, I love standing at the lake shore with my feet in the sand, hearing the waves lap against the shore.
That is a nice feeling.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah.
Mm. I found a new beach area that I've never been to that's only 20 minutes away from my apartment. And it's on this like little island that's in like Tampa, and it's called Davis Island.
Hmm.
But it's so cool. It feels so magical because it's like brand new and I've never been there. And it's really pretty, and yeah.
Cool. You'll have to make a video going there.
Yeah, have a
Yeah.
vlog. Going to the island.
To
Yeah,
the
like
island.
the other day when you went to the beach.
Yeah.
I saw that vlog.
Yeah.
Love that.
Yeah, you went walking in the forest too. Some kind of forest with grasshoppers.
Oh,
Oh,
yes. Yes, that
Trail.
was a park, like a big park though.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, that was fun. Yeah, it would have been nice. I didn't think about vlogging because last time I went to that island, my boyfriend and I, we got burritos from Chipotle, and like it would have been a nice vlog, but I didn't really feel like vlogging because it was more like, I don't know, us relaxing and not having to think about anything, but
yeah.
it would have been cool. Yeah.
There's like people that vlog everything they do. I think that kind of takes away from the experience sometimes. Like if you,
Yeah, how do you
you
do
know,
that?
yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I could vlog. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I think my brain would be like, but what about this shot? But no, what about that one? Like I would be so
Distracted.
There
yeah.
are so
Yeah.
many little tiny decisions for sure. And then like the beach day when I like committed to vlogging, it's like then there's all these little moments where you're like, oh, I want to take out my camera for this and I want to take out my camera for that.
Mhm.
It's
Yeah.
like, yeah. So it definitely like changes the experience.
Yeah, it's a full-time job.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Or you could hire people to follow you around.
A camera crew.
Yeah.
Just record everything and then you edit it.
Right.
You know?
And
Yeah.
you're really on your own reality show.
Yeah. But I did
Jersey
enjoy,
Shore.
after a fun day on the beach and then you go get froyo.
Ooh.
I was like, yeah, that'd be great.
I'm so happy about that, like that was on video because that was such a cool place. It was my first time there.
Mhm.
Can't believe there's sushi. I still can't believe that there's
I
sushi
know.
and froyo in the same place.
Yeah,
Like, that
that
doesn't seem like it matches up, but interesting.
Speaking of sushi, I think maybe I'll have that tonight.
Oh, sushi
Ooh.
inspired.
Oh, that
Wow.
sounds so
We've-
good. I love
we've-
sushi.
We've
I
got
do
this
too.
place called Izumi Sushi, and they have this one called the Godzilla roll.
Ooh.
Just the right amount of spicy, not too much. Just love it.
That's cool.
Yep.
If you feel like it, you could vlog it.
Yeah.
Here's the Godzilla and post it.
Could be in your car, like, I'm on my way to get the sushi.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Sushi like has such interesting names sometimes. They do have like these dramatic names like Godzilla.
Yeah.
You're like, oh.
There's this other one called Larry the Lobster.
Oh.
Obviously, it has lobster. And then, well, I'm from Manitowoc
Larry.
County in Wisconsin, so we have our Manitowoc roll.
Mm.
It's kind of dull. Yeah.
I wonder how like the like seafood is different like across the country, you know? Because like surely when you're not on the coast or like if you're further inland, it's a lot different than being on the coast where it's like fresh right there.
Yeah.
I wonder how the sushi differs.
Sushi seems to be okay inland here. But other kinds of fish, big difference.
Yeah, because it's
Yeah.
sitting during the travel and it's like, oh.
There
Yeah.
was a sushi place I went to in Seattle where they actually wrote down where the fish was from, like where each fish was from, and they had some
Oh,
fish from Japan and like
That's
all these
cool.
different, I forget where it was from, but that was really cool.
That's awesome to know where it's all from. I always wonder about where things are from. I'm like, oh, where did
Yeah.
this come from?
yeah.
It's so good.
And then you could kind of like compare like the salmon from Japan and the salmon from, well, why do I only remember Japan though? See, this is another reason why blogging is good because it helps you remember your experiences.
That's true. I'm sure there is a way to like have balanced vlogging and be like, these are the things that I'm gonna record and then when I come here, I'm not gonna record anything because I just want to enjoy it. Without
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that those are boundaries then.
Self boundaries.
Vlogging boundaries.
Very
Yeah.
specific. Oh my gosh. Mm.
This was such a good meditation. I really liked this whole experience.
The entire thing
Me too.
did not
Yes.
go how I thought it was gonna go. I didn't even know I was gonna be outside. I got forced outside because there's like people over here that are doing construction. And so I can't be in
Oh.
there. And so I'm out here and my charger's not working. And I'm like, well, this is just a fun, chaotic little journey, isn't it? Like, not at all what I expected, but it's like somehow better than I expected because it was chaotic, but in a positive way. So I'm very grateful for that. I'll just say that. And it aligned with the
And
meditation.
the scenery is so
Mhm.
beautiful.
Hmm.
It is. It really is. I've been doing some of my videos out here because I'm like, I gotta.
Oh, yes.
I have to.
We've
Why not?
noticed.
Oh, I think one of my videos I said there was turkeys flying above me. I've had them flying above me like the last couple days. They just keep going back and forth. A whole flock of turkeys. I don't know. It's awesome.
Yeah, we've got turkeys living around here. Like there's this big
Ooh.
family of turkeys wandering around right now.
Cool, cool, cool.
And there's a family of deer that I have to watch out for when I'm coming home from work.
Mm.
Mm.
Yeah.
You know, I have to Google what the spiritual meaning of a turkey means.
A turkey.
A flock of turkeys, to be specific.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
A flock of turkeys. Wow.
Are they
Yeah, what
called a
did-
flock? I think like I think it's flock for birds. All birds? Question mark?
Ooh.
Or does it differ? I don't know.
Well,
They have weird names for stuff like that.
I know, like crows, the name for a group of crows is a murder.
A murder.
Yeah,
Yeah, because they're
Yeah.
around the dead bodies. Or maybe I don't know.
maybe, I don't know. And then owls come in a congress of owls.
I'm finding
So
a bunch of
official.
different meanings for what a turkey could be.
Hmm.
But one thing that's sticking out to me is that turkey reminds us of the power of honoring nature and being in deep
Ooh.
communion and connection with the earth.
That's what I'm doing.
Oh yeah.
This other one says, wild turkey represents being desirable for others, either in terms of the nourishment you can give to others or in terms of attractiveness and allure.
Ooh, wow.
Oh, all right,
Yeah,
nice.
you guys
I didn't
have
know that turkey would be
desirable.
associated with that. Interesting, turkey. That's so funny.
Okay, I'll
I
take
know.
your word for that. Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe you're attracting more romantic love than you are aware of, Michael.
Maybe
Ooh.
so.
The turkey is trying to tell you that you are desirable.
Okay, I'll take your word for that. We'll go with that.
And to be connected to the earth.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Go outside, everyone. Go outside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that people can desire you from outside.
If you don't go out, you'll never meet it. Well,
Well,
it's
that's
always
true.
But
Yeah.
Mhm.
there's the internet. But I'm just saying, like, if you're walking out in public or in
I know.
nature, you see that person, you're like, oh,
Maybe
I
there will
wasn't
be a
here.
lady at the sushi restaurant.
oh, oh,
Oh yeah.
possibility. Oh my gosh. Oh no. Oh, there's a little bug on my journal. Hello. They're everywhere. Hello.
So if you find a spider in
Hello.
the house, do you pick up the spider and put the spider outside? Yeah, me
Yes.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
have like 3 spiders living in my bathroom right now in their own little
Okay.
corners, so I just kind of leave them there. But if
Mm.
they're like somewhere else where it's like they're not contained, I'm like, okay, maybe you need to go outside. Yeah. They'll put you out there for now.
Yeah. We do not have venomous spiders up here. So
Mm.
I
I
don't
don't.
have a problem with spiders.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I imagine if you lived in like Australia, you'd be like, no spider. Goodbye.
Yeah.
Get out. Yeah. Yeah. I think this was like a little mite or something. I don't know what it was.
Hmm.
But that one was creepy crawly. It was not
Mm.
a good bug. Well, they're all good bugs. They all serve a purpose, but I don't want them on me, so you know.
Yeah, I'm always trying to save little bugs who are almost drowning or something like that, you know.
Yeah.
And then
They're like I think here like there's the little I have a pool, so there's like these little Japanese beetles and they just like fall in the pool and they're always
Oh.
drowning, like all the time. And I'm like,
yeah.
you
No.
put them on the concrete and they walk away, they go right back. They don't understand that like that's death, but you know.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah.
Mm. Circle of life. There's water everywhere. Especially where bugs are, so.
Yep.
Alrighty. Oh, it's 222 where I am.
Oh,
Hey.
Oh, look at that.
Hey.
I'm so
I love
happy you
that.
said that. I wouldn't have seen it if you didn't say.
I haven't seen that a lot lately. I love that number.
Yeah, I've been seeing that and 111 a lot.
I just saw 111 earlier. That's so funny.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever had a day where like you catch on the clock 111 222 333 444. Like you
Yep.
keep
I
touching it.
have-
Yeah.
I
uh-huh.
have had those days, yes.
It's a crazy day.
It is. And like you're not even looking for it. You're just like looking in a normal direction. Everything's normal. And then you're just like, oh, hello. Hi. And then, oh, hello there. Hi. And it just keeps happening.
yeah.
And you're not even looking for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
it's
magical.
crazy. It's very magical.
Yeah, I like it when a patient has a blood pressure of 111. I've seen that more than you would think.
I
Or
was
Isn't
they're-
that like super high?
No,
No?
it's a little low, but
Oh,
not
Oh.
too bad. Yeah.
okay.
Or if their pulse is 111, and I've seen that, that's a little high. You want that under 100.
Yeah.
Yeah. Blood pressure of 222. Well, then you better do something about that immediately.
Would you be dead or
You'd be at risk for it.
really? Wow. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Nah, that if you see that, you have to treat like immediately.
I always get nervous when they're taking my blood pressure. It makes me kind of like queasy and nervous. So
Oh.
sometimes
probably-
they've had to like take it multiple times. Like they're just like, "Were you really
Really?
nervous?" I'm like, "Yeah." Like we're gonna take that again, and then it's like significantly lower the second time they take it.
Yeah, the sacral energy chakra or the sacral chakra energy will help your blood pressure.
Hmm.
Oh, interesting. Sacral chakra.
Hmm.
This one time a nurse was taking my blood pressure and she was asking me about like where I moved from, like before I was living in Florida. And I don't know, for some reason I just got so nervous because I was like, oh, like I was a nomad and I was here, and it was just like really awkward for me for some reason. And like maybe I just don't want to tell like a random person I just met that like I've lived in all these different places. I don't know. It was just like awkward. And she like finished the blood pressure and it was like super high. And she was like, "Were you nervous?" And I was like, "Yes, I'm so nervous."
Mhm.
She was like, "I'm gonna take this again. And we're this time just don't talk." I was like, "Okay."
Oh my goodness. I've had that happen. I used to get like really, sometimes I still do. Like specifically going to the doctor though, I don't know what it is, but I get nervous. Like just being at a doctor.
Me too.
It might not even be the doctor. They could be like the nicest person ever, and I'm just like, oh my god. I don't know.
Mm.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
as a child, I was in the hospital a lot for my heart.
Ooh.
Mm.
So because I had operations on my heart and things like that, So
Mhm.
then it was when they took blood or something, it was always a big drama for me.
Mm.
But fortunately, with the years going by, it happened less and less, the doctor visits. So now it's pretty much okay. But I also get nervous with doctors, or with dentists. I really don't.
Oh. Oh no. That's even worse. They're in your mouth. Oh. Shout out to the dentists and doctors if you're watching this. We love you. We're just scared of you.
Yeah.
So you're all
Unfortunately, everybody has to undergo these things. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
just think of how much better that will be when it's more about energy healing,
Mm.
where you're a healer, not just a doctor. And if somebody needs an antibiotic, well, sure, but
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, and on all the TVs and the monitors in the office, it can be like these rainbow colors, and it could say positive affirmations.
Yeah.
Like, I am
Yeah.
here for healing. Everything is fine.
I think that's
Could
part
just
of
be
the
like a
problem.
chant.
The environment when you go to the doctor is like so like desolate and like boring and sad. I think that's what it is.
I probably,
Like,
yeah,
what?
it's the environment. They could definitely make it more colorful and like
Yeah.
healing and happy.
hmm Yeah. I'm pretty sure there's like studies on that like psychologically certain things are can amp up the environment in a positive way. Like putting plants in a room makes it much better. So
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
like just little
Having-
things.
Having some natural light.
Instead of fluorescence? Yeah, that would be
Yes,
nice.
yes.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
I hate that. Ugh.
It's also important to be open to the healing, you know, to I think that's with Reiki and things like that. It's a two-way kind of thing, you know, like or with energy
Yeah.
healing also.
Mm-hmm.
You have to be receiving it.
I think you have to consent to it, like the Reiki
Mhm.
healing. That's how that works, I think.
Yeah. The state of receptivity.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Are we open to receive the end of the recording?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
I forgot we were recording.
I think we all gotta go soon.
Yeah.
I do actually have to go inside.
Well, we can say
Mm.
goodbye to everybody on the video.
On the tubes. By
Yeah.
two people.
Well,
YouTube.
thank you for being here.
Yeah.
Hope to see you in the future.
Yes.
Yeah. Please join us. Be part
Join
of our
us.
little group. And if it gets to be a big group, we'll figure out what to do there too.
Mm.
So, all right.
Awesome.
So I hope. Well, Lune, let's have you say your thing.
What thing?
I hope everybody's doing well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, what are you talking about now? I know what you mean now. It's I hope you're well. And if you're not, I hope you're well soon. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I add that at the end of every video.
Yep.
It just feels right.
All right. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you for meditating.